Hey, welcome back to the channel, and today we're actually going to do a little preventive maintenance. As you probably already know, I love cooking and I also love camping. But the problem is every time I go out there, I use my knives and forks and all that stuff, and they don't get cleaned the way they're supposed to. They don't really get used the way they're supposed to, so they get dull. So today we're actually going to sharpen a couple of different things. I did get a new tool, and I kind of want to show you real quick. But there's a couple little tips and tricks on how to actually sharpen stuff. So I'm going to go over a couple of those, some of the ones that I've been taught throughout the years. Like number one, don't throw around your knives. Okay, this is not very safe, so I'm going to put that down. But anyway, back in the day, you get yourself a stone. Now this right here, it's a Harbor Freight special. Coarse side, you got fine side. Got to put some oil on it, put some water on it, or whatever. Usually what I'll do is actually put this in a Tupperware tub to where it is almost covered with water, and then I can actually sharpen it. You can also use one of these to actually file down the surface area of your engine block, if you really want to do that. So anyway, fantastic tool, but the only problem with this is all handheld. So if you get yourself a knife, you got to sit there and thinking, oh, I'm at a 15 degree, I'm at a 20 degree. I don't know, but you know, you can get the feel of it and you actually get it pretty sharp, and it works great. It's been working great for centuries. So not going to use that today. So then you want to upgrade. Oh, these things are fantastic because they are super easy. Has yourself, whoops, where's it at? There it is. Has yourself a little bit of a groove right there. It's just like a little V. You basically take your knife and run it across, and it will sharpen both sides at the same time. That works great as well. It is quick, it is easy, but it is not adjustable. You can't go from, let's say I want a 15 degree on this knife, but on another knife I want a little bit like a 30 degree. You know, it all depends on what you're trying to do with your utensils. Now, if you're going to be carving up meat, you want it really super duper sharp, almost like a fillet knife. You're going to go at a different angle. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that actually came with the kit. I'll also show you the tool, and then that'll actually help you out, help you out with the settings on your particular tool. Now, with using the stone or the little handheld deal here, you're going to get a lot of burrs on your blade itself. That's where this guy comes in. All this is a piece of steel. It's kind of serrated, and then you always see the chef, or the chef, the butcher, whichever, and basically what he's doing is deburring the blade. That actually helps out greatly when you're actually doing a lot of meat, so you want to get it really sharp. This isn't a sharpener, this is more of a polisher, so you don't want to use that. So what are we going to use today? Well, this is the tool that I picked up. Look at that. That's right. All right, this will be an electric belt sander for sharpening blades. As you can see, it has the different settings that you want: 15 degree, 30 degree, 25 degree, whatever it is that floats your boat. Just keep in mind on whichever one you actually use, try to keep with that. If you keep bouncing back and forth, it's going to take longer, and you're going to be taking a lot more material off of your blades as you go. Also, you can take this guy off, take this off and get a different attachment. And I'm going to have to show you a picture because I didn't get the attachment because I didn't know it was available. But where's that? There it is. So you can actually get a portable belt sander that you can put on the end of this and actually still use the same belts, but have it to where you can go and do tubing, you can do blades, you can do whatever. I might actually look into that because that looks actually pretty darn cool. Now, are they a sponsor of the channel? No! Hell no, they're not. They don't have sponsors. We are running in the black. Actually, no, we're running in the red. We're bleeding a lot on this channel, but it's okay because we do it for you guys and girls. So anyway, I'm going to show you some of the different things about this particular tool that I figured out already. I already did my main knife inside, and oh my gosh, what a freaking difference. I knew it was going to get sharp, but I didn't think it was going to be that sharp. I don't think that thing's ever been that sharp since new. So, okay, what are we going to sharpen today? Oh, wait, almost forgot. Belts. Now, your kit will actually come with multiple belts. This is like 120 grit. This is going to take a lot of material off. This is when your blade has been neglected for decades, or you're changing the angle of the blade. You want to use the 120. Then you're going to step it all the way down. This is a more of a coarse. And then you got this one. They are color coded. Some kits that I was looking at had a different color code. So just look at your instructions and figure out which belts to actually use. Because if you feel on them, they don't feel that big of a difference, but they are a big difference. You got the medium grade, then you got your fine grade, and then you got the ultra fine grade. And this one is actually a 6,000 grit. When you go down to here, yes, you're going to be cutting something. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, why did I get one of these? I have all these other ones. Why do I need this one? Well, one, it's electric. Power tools are awesome. You always want a power tool. Also, I wanted to be able to adjust the exact angle that I really wanted to do. And also, it actually has guides, one on one side, one on the other. Now, if you want to freehand it, you can take your guide over here, because basically your blade will just go straight across your guide. You can actually pull that out and rotate it out of the way, so then you can freehand it if you want. I'm not going to freehand today, so I'm going to put it back on. There you go. All right. So, what are a couple things that we want to sharpen? Well, I got my little paring knife here. It is dull. Barely cut butter with the darn thing. And actually, I stole some scrap pieces from the chitlins. And if you try to cut this, okay, it barely cuts. It's all rippy and stuff like that. We got to do better. So we're going to do better on that guy. We have my chopping blade. Now this one right here is a little bit better, but not much. I have been using the stone on this thing, and it cuts okay, but it's all graded. Here, you can get a close up if it focuses in. Hopefully it does focus in. I can't tell because my screen broke on my camera. So hopefully I'll be getting a new camera soon. Hey, Christmas is coming. Hey, you might want to send something over to 5 Lakes Garage at, was it 5lakesgarage@gmail.com. Send one over. I'll be more than happy to use it. I do like GoPros, but I'm willing to try anything. So anyway, what else we're gonna do? I got my big knife from my camping gear, and this one's actually in a little bit better shape because I had my camera dude Corbin to sharpen it for me. He actually did a pretty good job, but it could be better. So it's not just for knives. You're out there camping, you know I love camping, so we're actually gonna do my hatchet. Because as you can see, I hit a rock. It was a rock inside the piece of wood. And it dinged it up pretty good, but we want to get that out so we can have this nice and sharp to when we go camping. So let's get this thing set up and start sharpening some blades and show you how much better it is before and after, and show you some of the tricks to actually do it. This is not really promoting the work sharp. I did buy a drill bit sharpener from them. It worked out great, so I was going to try this thing out as well. And again, no, it's not a sponsor. Anyway, I'm gonna get it set up. We're gonna come back and we're gonna sharpen some blades and show you how to do it. Holy crap, that really sucks. I even tried to hook it up to my phone, and apparently the Wi-Fi connection for my camera is broken as well. It's only about a year old. I wonder how long the warranty is. I'll find that out. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is actually put the 120 grit on there. It is very easy to be able to put this on here. So you're gonna go from the bottom, 2 bottoms, and you're going to go to the top. Now you can't see, now as you can see, you can't get that over there, but you push the bottom side up. It gives you enough tension to be able to slide it on. Now you pull the trigger and actually it will self-align. So that part actually is pretty good. So we're going to put it on the base, and then let's sharpen a blade. So what we want to do is actually figure out what angle we want to do. In your kit, you will have a sheet of a bunch of recommendations. What kind of knife it is. What are you going to be doing with it? Such as, all right, if you want some bragging rights, is it a hunting knife? Is it everyday carry? Everyday carry would be like your regular pocket knife. So what we want to do, why not we go all the way to slicing meat? So what we're going to do is a 20-degree angle. Yep, we're going to do a 20-degree. So we're going to go on this side. There's a little groove on top. Hopefully you can see that, since I can't see what's on my screen. All right. 20-degree, and what that's going to do is actually move your guides back and forth. So what we're going to do, let's see, here you go. We're going to start with this one. Like I said, it is all buggered up. It looks like they've been trying to, I don't know, use it as a screwdriver. I don't know. Well, let's see what we got here. Now, one thing that what you want to do is actually keep it against the guide. And actually you can see it's got springs on it, so don't push too hard or else you will not get the right angle. Now, one thing that you want to do is actually pull it through slowly. As you can see, this one goes all the way up to the butt. You don't want to sit there and start wasting your time on the actual neck of it of the blade. We want to keep it right up here. So also speed. This is what, like a 3-inch blade. So this is take about 3 seconds to go through. You basically want to go about 1 inch per second. So 1, 2, 3. All right. Don't forget your tip. rock it up to make sure the tip gets on there. And what we're gonna do is do 5 this side, 5 that side. Check it, see if it's okay. If it's really, really bad, do another 5 on both sides and you should be good to go. Now, once we get done with this belt, we're gonna be putting on the other ones, go all the way down till we have this thing razor sharp. All right, let's go. Wow, already took a lot of the chunks out. I got a few more chunks over here on the tip. So I'm gonna go another 5 because this one is so bad. All right, it's looking good. A little bit more on the tip. Cool. All right, so this one has the 120 grit. We're gonna push it over to the side because we're gonna grab our next blade. So you don't have to keep taking the belts on and off, on and off, on and off so many times. Just grab all the things you want to sharpen, use the same belt, slice, and then go to the next belt, go to the line again. All right, looking good. Next. All right, let's go ahead and see what she'll do with this hatchet. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of that off. I might have to hit it with the big belt center to really get it down, but let's see what it does. Ooh, that's nice. Looking sharp. All right, so let's go ahead and change the belt to one of the other ones. Which one's next in line? So the 120, you got an X65. All right, so we have the ultra fine. This is the finest of the fine. So what we're gonna do is actually put the final touch on all these blades. Now, so far they are beautiful. I'm actually slicing my finger a little bit. This is actually gonna put it way over the top. Right now they're pretty sharp. You can cut vegetables, you can cut tomatoes, you can cut whatever, and they are pretty sharp. So we're gonna do the ultra fine just to turn it up to 11. Let's go. All right, that wasn't a very long process. It took me longer to actually change the belts than it was actually to sharpen my blades, but I really love this thing. I'm definitely gonna get that other attachment so I can use it around the shop. Go get a bunch of different other belts for it. So when I'm doing tubing, I can do whatever, because it does have a nice little curve right here. So where you can actually, when you get the other attachment, be able to put it in a round off your tube. I'm really liking it so far. We'll see. But let's see how well it did on our knives. Now these are regular kitchen knives. That is really sharp. How sharp? Let's find out. All right, we're just gonna do the paper test because, hey, that's what I got with me. So let's see here. Wow, look at that. Nice and clean cut. That's awesome. Let's try one of the other ones. Now this is just one of the cheaper ones that I have for my camping gear. Ooh, that's even better. Actually, I did a better job on that one than I did the other one. Woo! Now the Big Daddy. Fantastic. Now, with a hatchet, do you really need a hatchet that darn sharp? No, you don't. But, look at that. Just slicing it. So you have to be careful with this one though, is it is wickedly sharp. If I can get my fingers in there. I'm kind of hesitant because it is so sharp. But yeah, look at that. Just cut right in there. I should be able to cut some really good logs with this. But like I said, do you need one this sharp? No, you don't. But why not? You have it, go ahead and do it. Just keep it away from your scouts, because then, you know, they're going to chop their leg off. But as we know from scouts and all that other stuff, a sharp blade is better, a whole lot better than a dull blade. So far, overall expression for the work sharp, actually pretty good. I do like it a lot. It does do wonders with the blades. And every time I use it, I will use the 20 degree on my house knives. I think when I was doing the serrated knife, I'm sitting there looking at the blade itself and what it was doing. I think what it might need is maybe a 35 degree angle, just to, you know, kind of fit with the teeth. I started grinding them off. It's probably not a good thing. So I still need to tweak my technique just a little bit, but that's okay. It's for me to learn and for me to teach you guys and gals about different products out there. And yes, I did buy this. And yes, I would probably buy it again because it is that good. I do like it. Anyway, check out all the other videos. I know this was just kind of like a mediocre video, but it was good to actually get out there. I needed to sharpen my blades anyway, and I figured if it's going to help me, it should help you guys. So anyway, take a look at all the other videos, and we will catch you later. Hopefully we'll be downstairs if my lift ever gets here. One day. Or put lockers in. Or put the transmission back in the Wagoneer. Or maybe I can sell the van. Hasn't sold yet. If you're interested in a 2007 Super Sexy Hot Odyssey, come hook me up on my email, and I'll sell it to you. Catch you later. Bye.